Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here and welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 21 career mode here with Villarreal, the yellow submarine. And today we're going to kick this one off by looking at Alberto Moreno. He's picked up an injury. 5 days. It's not really going to affect us. I just thought this was the perfect way to start the episode by looking at Alberto, who's got an injury because we didn't check it out in the last episode. But he'll be out for 5 days and it's nothing to stress ourselves about because we've got Marcos Acuna. We've got Marcos Acuna who's going to fill in. Now we're going to kick off today's episode against Getafe. They're fourth, so it could be a really difficult game actually because it appears they're having a very good season and it doesn't mean that we're just going to walk over them. I think it could be very difficult. We'll follow the Getafe game with a huge game against Borussia Dortmund. Basically, if we win it, we are through in the Champions League. I still think we'll finish second place, which means we'll get a harder draw. But it does basically mean that we will be through Bilbao in this episode as well. And after we take it on Getafe, we will have the big game against Borussia Dortmund. Not an easy one, but if we do win it, I believe we're through in the group. So that's massive, as well as taking on Bilbao in the league. That won't be easy. And then, wow, this is a tough schedule in December. We are rolling close now, though, to the January transfer window. So suggestions will be needed. Think about players in positions that we need. We're pretty good at the minute. I'm actually very happy with the squad at the moment. I'm enjoying the way the team's playing. You've seen some of the football we're managing to pull off. It's pretty good. If you haven't seen the rest of the series, go back and watch it. There will be the playlist at the end of the video, but you don't want it at the end. Just go on the channel now. And while you're on the channel, click that subscribe button as we're on the road to 1K and we're getting closer and closer and closer. I can taste it. We're so close now, boys. I will release a video once we hit 1K, probably just saying the usual YouTube stuff like thank you, thank you, thank you. But thank you, boys. I do appreciate the support. Let's pick the team for the Getafe game. Getafe being the first match, and I've got to kind of have one eye on the fact that we play Dortmund a couple of days after this. This is the formation we're going to play. We've rotated a little bit. Still think the team's strong enough to beat Getafe. My only issue is they're having such a good year, which they might try and surprise us a little bit. But this is a strong lineup for the boys. There's some good young players in here as well, getting opportunities like Jeremy and Arbe. Vlahovic will lead the line today, but we do have reinforcements on the bench if needed. I think we should be good enough. So impressive that Getafe are managing to hang. They were third just before this game. They've dropped down to fourth. They're clearly falling down the table a little bit, but a good result here for them will certainly help them bounce back in trying to move up the table. But we're at home. We've got to be strong when we're at home as well. There is the rotation, of course, playing Champions League football. Two good players there, Adams and Cucurella. I think we've got enough in the tank for this one, though. Look at that. 29 goals scored. Only one better than Barcelona and Real Madrid, but still impressive. Three sons. Found Felipe Anderson. I thought he turned his man. He did turn his man and managed to fire off the shot. He's pretty decent. Felipe Anderson has been a fantastic, I want to say rotation player, but he hasn't really played rotation all the time. But he's been a fantastic signing, really. Going forward now, Getafe. Hopefully Lafont will punch that. I wanted him to catch it, really, if we're being honest. And we've stopped them. Can we break away? Felipe Anderson now. He needs better runners than that, doesn't he? He didn't get it. I wanted it from Cuisance. Got bodies out wide, but that'll be half-time and a really poor first half of football. I feel sorry for the fans in the stadium. It's not been a good one. It's been dreadful. Well, Arbe's done brilliantly there. Vlahovic needed a runner, needed a better pass as well. Arbe wins it back, though. Great play from him today, still, again. Vlahovic is just struggling a little bit. He can't outrun any of the defenders. Felipe Anderson now tries to find Cuisance. He does, and what is that from Cuisance? He's going to be kicking himself. The best opportunity of the game, and he's absolutely just snatched at it, and it goes wide. Unfortunately for him, that'll be his last action of the game. The reinforcements come on to hopefully push to get a victory here. Arieme will come on up top as well. Again, there's just games where I'm not really happy with Vlahovic. I'm hoping he's going to progress. He's going to get better and be more usable. At the moment, he just feels very sluggish. I don't feel like I can get anything out of him in terms of a performance. Arbe did brilliantly there. Just plays that forward. You know Chukwueze's got the pace to get onto it. Chukwueze now is going to loft that one in towards Arieme. Couldn't get him on the football. Might make that pass work. Robertone's been on the pitch all of 5 seconds. That's his first touch of the football. And that's why he's so important. Cuisance needed to bury the last chance he had. You give Robertone one and he's always going to find the back of the net. There we go, 1-0 Villarreal. We found the breakthrough we needed. The subs did their job in this one today. All important. Robertone with the goal with his first touch. And I'm happy to get the result. But it just kind of shows sometimes our strength in depth isn't as good as it needs to be. But that's a decent performance there against Getafe. It's always going to be a little bit more difficult when you're playing those kind of teams that have got that morale boost behind them. They're having a very good season, and you're having to rotate because of Europe. I think some of the rotation players are good, but they're not quite there yet, and it does cause us a bit of an issue. But at least now we can kind of basically put out a full-strength side here at home against Borussia Dortmund. Haaland leading the line for them. Sancho on the right, of course. They've still got both of them. Julian Brandt, Usman Ayor. They've got a great team. There's no doubt why they're the top of this group. No doubt whatsoever. They've got a fantastic team. Hopefully, we can have a very good game today. We've got our strongest weapons on the pitch. Let's see how we get on. Not really what I wanted to hear at the start of this one. Erling Haaland, 4 goals in the last 3 games. Great. Good news for us, right? Good news for us coming up against Erling Haaland. Oh, this could be a tough one, boys. This could be a very tough one. Remember, he was 3-2 in the first... I was going to say the first leg, but he was 3-2 in the first group game that we played against him. I'm hoping that we get the upper hand in this one. I can imagine it's going to be free-flowing. Well, I guess there is still a worry that maybe we're a step away from being good enough to win this competition. I think we've got enough in the tank. I think we've got enough in the tank. I don't know if we can do both competitions, though. That's my worry. I don't know if we can win them both. Go on, Adiame now. That was a poor ball. Handball now? Apparently we handled it. I don't know if we've got enough in the tank to win them both. That's my issue. To win the league and the Champions League, I think at some point we're going to have to focus on the Champions League, and our strength in depth is probably going to hinder us. But when we've got our initial full starting 11, I've got all the faith in the world that we could beat anyone with this kind of lineup. Maybe would prefer Moreno in there, but still, I think we've got enough in the tank at this stage. Go on, Inaki. We'll go to Adiame. If he can move it on, and he does move it on, that's beautifully to Delafeu. Pulls it back. Inaki Williams. Oh, well in Akanji. Chukwueze might be played in here. Oh, that's a lovely touch. Can he fire it off? He can. Great defensive work there. Brilliant defensive work. I thought we were in, but we wasn't. Alvarez now finds Adiame. Oh, what a turn that is. Adiame's offside. Adiame's offside. Brilliant turn from the youngster. How far off was he? Yeah, it's far enough. Chukwueze should have scored there. Maybe he should have hit it first time. Delafeu needs to find someone to give the ball to. Is he going to win a penalty? I think he is going to win a penalty. I was going to say, that was really, really reckless there from Emre Can. I don't know what he was thinking. I genuinely do not know what he's thinking there. Well played by Gerard Delafeu, though. We didn't really have anyone to give the ball to. We really didn't. So I will take that all day long. Well, Robertone has been... Well, I've got to be honest, he's been great for us. He's good at these. I don't know if we score this. We do. Oh, I was so nervous. That's why you got silence there, boys. I do apologise. I was so nervous. And it kept moving outside the post, and I was like, oh no, this is going to be dreadful. But Robertone does nestle it into the back of the net, and we take a 1-0 lead here against Borussia Dortmund, thanks to a penalty. Poor defending from Emre Can. Well, Robertone is slowly, but quick. Well, not even slowly. Why am I saying slowly? Robertone is fastly becoming one of the star players on this team. And now I'm really happy that Man City didn't pay the correct fee for him. I'm very happy, but in January it might be a worry, because if he keeps having a season like this, surely someone big comes in for him. Free kick now for Dortmund. Haaland stands over it. I'm not sure what he's going to do here. He can do that all day long. That's absolutely fine. Smashes it over the top of the bar. Looks very frustrated with himself. How close was it? I mean, the keeper, I would have thought, was always safe there as well. Oh, Alvarez has done great there. Inaki Williams is in. Is this going to be 2? Inaki Williams, surely. There we go. 2-0 just before half-time. So much space was created, and Inaki Williams will be over the moon with scoring that level of goal. He really will be. It's a big moment for him. He's surely got in the back of his head that if Gerard Moreno was in this team, maybe he wouldn't be starting right now. But that's what he could offer us. There was so much space for him to run into. Beautiful finish as well. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. 2-0. It will be half-time, though. 2-0 to the good. But we've got to remember we lost the last one 3-2. They haven't really got into the game yet. They haven't got going. There's a worry when they do get going. What's going to happen? I think Alvarez did well enough there. Couldn't get the ball out, though, initially. Oh, we do, but only as far as Emre Can. Alberto Moreno now on the ball, and we finally get the clearance we need. And Inaki Williams now is going to drive into that direction because he knows he could play through Mr. Samuel Chukwueze. He's so focused with Adiame. Chukwueze! Oh, what a save by Berkey. That's a massive save. I thought that was going into the back of the net. He hit that with some power as well, did Chukwueze. Let's have a look at this. Oh, that's a great save. Fingertips. Right now on the ball. He had the pass and the goal. And now we have to be nervous and wary. Borussia Dortmund are back in this one. Dortmund free kick here. Pizzi's come on for Brandt. See if we can win this header. We do win it. That's nice. But Robertone's got no one with him, has he? This is his issue here at the moment. And still, no one running really into a good passing lane for him. And he ends up giving a ball away. And now they're in. Ivani Reina. Emre Can. We're all over the place defensively here. Sancho now. We've had to bring him down. So it'll be a free kick in a really good position here for Dortmund. Can we smell 2-2 coming? There's just... The players have stopped running into good positions, really, if I'm being honest. They've stopped running into positions you'd want, and they've made us jump early. Haaland! Oh, that's so close. That is so close. Look at this for a free kick. Cheeky. And that, oh, we get lucky. I think Moreno might have had it covered. If Robertone can turn there, he might have Inaki Williams, and he does. And this would finish off the game. Inaki Williams finishes off the game, and that's exactly what you need. 3-1 to Villarreal. Borussia Dortmund all collapsed to the ground. They were moments there, inches from being back in this and it being 2-2. And just like that on the counter-attack, we managed to make it 3-1, and that should be the game done and dusted. Fantastic finish from Inaki. Well, there we have it. The crowd go wild because we have qualified for the knockout stages of the Champions League this evening. I am thoroughly happy there. You can see, look how happy I am clapping to the fans. Great performance. This is a very difficult team to play against. There were moments in the game where it looked like they could get back into it, but in the end we managed to come away with a 3-1 victory. Very, very happy with that one, and Inaki Williams will be going home extremely happy tonight. We've got Draxler coming to us. He wants more games. I'm going to say he's still in the squad. I feel like he's played a lot. I'm honest, I'm worried that you were thinking of replacing me. You're doing great. So we'll appease both of them. We'll keep an eye on Draxler, though. If he keeps coming back and saying he's not playing enough, I will sell him to try and keep it as realistic as possible. But I think he's playing enough, to be honest with you. We could take a quick look how many he's played. He's played 12 and Chukwueze's played 15. So, I mean... I don't see where the complaint factor can be. I know he can play a lot of positions, but yeah, I'm not sure where the complaints can come from because Chukwueze's only got a few more games than him, and you'd say that he's the regular starter. Yeremi, we've given a few games as well. Hopefully, he's going to progress. I don't think he'll progress enough, but I think if we'd have used him from the start, then maybe. Pretty strong lineup for the Athletic Bilbao game. They're not as strong as they were at the start of this save. In fact, I would say they've got weaker and weaker as time's gone on. Adeyemi and Williams start up top together, Robertone and Coquelin. We will give the young goalkeeper, the young French goalkeeper, an opportunity today. Matt Seamer gets another start as well. Already gone up 1 overall. I'm hoping that he gets better. He needs to work more on his physical side. He's not quick enough to be able to recover, but that'll come over time. Adeyemi there tries to play it into Inaki Williams. He does. He's going to knock it back to Abe for Adeyemi again, and it's well blocked. Adeyemi does great there to find Draxler. Draxler now back across to Adeyemi. Oh, he's going to score it, Draxler. There we go. 1-0, and it's not going to be given, is it? He's offside. Oh, he's offside. Oh, I actually think that was given for a handball. In the end, I think that was given for a handball. I thought we were 1-0 up then. Oh, Robertone did brilliantly there. Inaki Williams surely against his own club. Couldn't just lift it over the goalkeeper. There's 2 great opportunities towards the back end of this half now in what has been a very tight... Oh, this could be really good for Adeyemi. Adeyemi! Oh, we just cannot find the back of the net at the moment. Is it Unai Simon in net for them? Well, he's keeping him in the game. He's certainly keeping him in the game, and that'll be half-time. 3 very good chances there towards the end of that half. More of that in this second one, but I really think we should have scored. Adeyemi making a little bit of a run there. Can he fire off the shot? He can, but it's straight at Unai Simon. We'll use that run from Inaki Williams. He'll stop, he'll turn, he'll shoot. It's handball in the end anyway if we'd have got it back. Well, Matt Seamer's done really well there. Robertone's probably wondering where his runners are. He doesn't really have them at the minute. He's going to go to Inaki Williams. Inaki needs support, doesn't he? Inaki. Back out wide. Lift that into Vlahovic. It's going to be the keepers. Inaki Williams now. Needs runners, doesn't he? I mean, seems like people are reluctant to make the run there. Back to Inaki. Vlahovic all on his own. Big moment for Vlahovic. Took him 5 years to turn. Finally got a shot off in the end. Not good enough. He's got to be quicker. His reaction time there has to be way quicker. Some very tired legs out there. We're in stoppage time. I think the best we can hope for here is a draw. which is very frustrating, to be honest with you, considering some of the chances we've had that weren't taken. We might even lose this one. Money in, well in Matsima. Great play from him. Brilliant play there, and that'll be the full-time whistle in what is a very much a bore draw. We had the opportunities, we didn't take them. We weren't good enough today going forward. We didn't look like the best goal-scoring team in the league anyway. 0-0 in the end. Unai Simon did play a big part in this one. What a frustrating result that was. Just a really bad performance from the boys. A really bad performance. Going forward, defensively, we were good. Matsima actually played very, very well in that game. Really impressed with him. Defensively, not good enough. We're going to play against Osasuna now. They're 11th. And I'm going to sim it. I want to get back to quick simming some games, just to try and speed through this season a little bit. I've rotated a touch, but not too much. We should have a good enough team out there to get a result, and we do. 2-0 victory. Vlahovic with a goal, and Robertone. We'll take that. I mean, we had the squad out there to get that kind of victory. Barcelona won as well, but we're a little bit too far behind them now. I genuinely don't think we can win the league and the Champions League this year. But there will be an opportunity here to finish top if we can beat Lokomotiv Moscow. And if Juve can manage to go out there and get the victory that I'm praying they get. We are going to rotate a little bit, actually. We're going to play Chukwueze up top with Adeyemi, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to go with Abe on the left, Jeremy on the right, and I'm going to rest Torres. I'm going to play Samakam and Matsima, the two young Frenchmen. Well, Samakam not so young. Evan and Dickery slowly coming back from injury, which is great news for us. I'm going to rotate a bit more, actually. I'm going to give Cuisance the game. You know, I'm going to give Cuisance the game. We need to get these boys some game time, really, in reality. So the only injured player at the moment is Morata. And Dickery's coming back, which I'm excited because he looks like he could be really good for us. Well, a wet away day in Russia. That's what we've got ourselves tonight. But I'm hoping for a better performance than the last game. I'm going to be honest with you. And he struggled to break down Athletic Bilbao. And we did have moments. We had moments in that game, but we didn't take our chances, which just isn't like us. I'm hoping it's a different scenario in this one today. Big night for Adeyemi. He's gone a little bit off the boil in recent games. I'm hoping he can find his form again tonight. Early corner here. We have to just hope that Juve can win their game, as that nearly makes it to Samakam. That Juve can win their game. They're going to go and finish third anyway, as long as we win this. And with that win, we would finish top. Which would be very good for us. Adeyemi. Oh, that was nice. Chukwueze maybe 1-0. There we go. Chukwueze for 1-0. I have been tempted to play Chuck a little bit more forward. But I don't know. I want to see what impact he can have up top. Because at the minute, maybe we need a bit of a game changer. And his pace is game changing when we're struggling to score. This is a great finish. The touch to take himself away was brilliant. Cuisance there. Chukwueze pulls his man out of position. And now we've got an opportunity here. Jeremy, he's going to fire that one across to Adeyemi. It wasn't a good ball, was it, from Jeremy? I don't think crossing is his strong suit, I must be honest. But I was expecting a little bit better there. Free kick here for Lokomotiv. Look to whip it in. It's a great ball in. Samakam just did enough for Lafont to collect it there. That was a really good ball in. Well, Juve have taken the lead as well. So at this stage, we are finishing top of our group, which is good news. Jeremy now plays that forward. Finds Chukwueze. Oh, Chukwueze's ball, though. What was that? Everything was perfect there, apart from the pass. That was better. Chukwueze now. Oh, he's got the pace. See, this is the cutting edge that he's got that we don't have when he's not on the pitch. Oh, he's missed it. How's he not put that in the back of the net? He had the cutting edge to put himself in this position, but he's lifted it straight over the bar. Oh, he's so close as well. Well, look at me. I'm fuming. Of course I'm fuming. What was that? Come on, Chuck. That'll be half time, but I'm not sure if we should be going in 2-0 or not. Chukwueze will be kicking himself. He's got one already this evening. He'll be kicking himself that he doesn't have a second. 1-0 Villarreal, and at the moment finishing top of the group. It's been a very tight start to the second half. Try and play in Cuisance here. He tried to play in Adeyemi, and our final pass has been really poor again today. It was the same against Athletic Bilbao. Sometimes our movement, our passes are just not good enough. And they do cause us problems here, can Lokomotiv. They'll want revenge as well. We battered them the first time we played them. And that'll be a free kick. We're just not clinical enough, I don't think, at the moment. Cuisance off for Robertone. And I'm starting to question whether we use Cuisance in the future. I think he might be someone we move on. I just don't think he's got the same ability that Robertone has. And it's a problem. Chukwueze there. We've done really well. The problem is what kind of counter are we going to get here? It's not going to be the one we want. There is space now out wide, though. Can we drill this one in? Chukwueze can't get there, and they'll put it over the bar for a corner. We've got a corner kick here, but we're going to bring on Delafeu for the tired Abe, and also bring on Inaki Williams for Adeyemi. His age is starting to show a little bit. I feel like all season long, Ferreira... Oh, well, Williams nearly comes on and scores instantly. Ferreira, you could guarantee he was going to have moments all year long. I think players like Vlahovic and Adeyemi, with their age, the amount of football they've played, we're starting to see them stall a little bit. Sometimes they're going to be great, but sometimes not so great. Oh, that's a lovely take from Gerard Delafeu. Gerard Delafeu now. Tries to play in Robertone. Couldn't find him. Oh, he's won it back, though. Can he whip it across? He can. Robertone's in there. Inaki Williams. And there we go. That should seal it. That should seal it. The Locomotive players drop to the floor. Inaki Williams gets the goal. It's a very, very scrappy goal. Robertone knocked it onto him by the looks of it, but we will take that. Delafeu chasing the ball, winning it back again, which was great to see. Robertone just knocks it across to him. He doesn't sort his feet out very quickly, but gets a little bit of a stroke and look there, doesn't it? Yeah. Nutmeg, we'll take it. Nutmeg. I don't made another mistake. And Inaki Williams has found himself on the ball. Can he score it? No, it's well held by Schlager. Wasn't a good shot. Full of mistakes at the back at the minute, though, Locomotive. Good victory here. Workman-like performance away. It was a difficult one. There was that Chukwueze opportunity, really, was the big one. But we kept Locomotive quiet. They didn't really have too many opportunities, and we got the job done in the end. We really did get the job done in the end. The big question now is, what was the Dortmund result? And I can't see it there. So we will wait and see if we finish top of the group or not. We do finish top of the group. Dortmund ended up winning their game, did they? Or drawing it? I don't know. No, they must have drawn their match, right? Must have drawn their match. Yeah, they ended up drawing it against Juve. But because of goal difference, we finished top of the group. We should have an easier team in the next round. Juve won't even be in the knockout stages, the team who knocked us out in last year's competition. You get 27 million for that. That is nice, isn't it? 27 mil? All right, please. In my bank right now, sir. No, I don't think the draw's been made. No, we've got Real Madrid in the Super Cup, though. That's good news, isn't it? Can't wait for that. We did win that tournament last year. And we kick off with Real Madrid in the next episode. And we will probably start a few bits of transfer proceedings in the next episode as well. Considering we've got Real Madrid there, Espanyol and Deportivo Alaves. We might even get the double header of Real Madrid with the away Super Copa game. But we will... Wow, we play Real Madrid a lot. We play them again in the league there. Wow, there's a lot of Real Madrid going on at the moment. We have Sporting in the Champions League, so it has been drawn. And we've got Sporting, which is definitely more favourable than what we could have had. We do need to make some transfers, though. I'm a little bit frustrated with some of the players in the squad. And I'm gutted, but I think we're going to let Michael Cuisance go. I'm just not happy with him and maybe look for a different centre midfielder. He's just, when he comes in for Robertone, he can't do anywhere near as good as what Robertone can do. But anyway, boys, that's going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, thank you very much. Please smash the like button. It helps the videos do better. Leave comments, leave feedback. Windows coming up. We need to make some changes. I think if we're going to win the league and the Champions League, we certainly need to make some changes. Now, in the league... We're a bit behind Barcelona with a game in hand, but that game in hand is Real Madrid. I'm not sure we can compete on both fronts this season. I don't think the squad is just quite good enough to compete on both fronts. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. But anyway, boys, thank you very much for watching. Hit the sub button. Means a lot. Road to 1K. You know, you never know. By this time next week, we might have 1K and be rejoicing. Is that what you do when you get 1K? I don't know, but thank you, boys. Take it easy. I will see you in the next one.